don't think they're ready for this.
Hey there guys, how's it going? It's ShortStack513 here with another Kerbal Space Program video. Today I'm going to be showing you the subassembly I was talking about in the last episode. And on another note, you're going to need the Making History expansion pack for this. So, you're going to I'll leave the link in the description below to go get that. And I'll also leave a link to the game if you don't have it. And I'm gonna add on something else. You should go check out my friend's YouTube channel. YouTube is Killer Cyborg. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description as well. And I'd just like to thank you guys for the amount of subscribers I've had in the past day, actually, because it's the first time I've posted in a year, and that last video I posted was a private video. So this is technically only my second video. So yeah. That being said, let's get right on into it. Alright guys, now we're in the game. There's one last thing I'd like to add that I should not have forgot to say at the beginning. If you're new to this channel, please like my videos, subscribe, and just remember, I'll be posting every week unless I'm too busy to. So yeah, alright. Let's get right into building the subassembly. And from the previous video, you should have remembered that I showed you how to build a good space station core. But you don't have to follow my instruction. You can go ahead and design your own space station core. That's just the design I like to use, because the bigger docking ports are actually a lot easier to use than the smaller ones. And it's a lot easier to successfully dock with your space station. So subassemblies, I named this one Orbital Best, and I'm just gonna go ahead and show you what this is gonna look like. Except it's phasing through the floor, I guess. This is about what you're gonna get. You should get something that looks exceptionally similar to this. It may look like the engines don't fit, and that is because they don't, but it doesn't affect any aerodynamics that I've noticed, because this rocket has been my favorite subassembly that I built so far, so you can make changes to it, obviously. So I'll just take it apart for you to show you about what you need to do. So you have this part right here, right? So you're gonna need a clamp, obviously, and you're gonna want to attach them around the base of the rocket. And the size of fuel tank you're gonna need to use for these lower sections once you get the Making History pack are gonna be these right here, as well as this. So this is the one I used for this, and I used an adapter, except that's the wrong adapter. So yeah, I used this one. yeah, so this, you're gonna need these fuel tanks right here. If I'm correct. No, they're the ones at the top. Never mind. You're going to use these right here. These are really light and efficient fuel tanks. They can hold a lot, but they don't weigh much. So, yeah, that's how you build this part. And the engines you're going to want to use for the engine right here is how I know it, the F1 engine, but it's Mastodon. You're going to need to use that. And then this part. This part consists of those bigger fuel tanks that I showed you once you get the Making History pack. So these right here. And then this adapter. And this adapter right here as well. I use the same engines on the bottom, except there are 5 of them on the bottom of this instead of just 1. 5 Mastodons. And then you're going to want to use these bigger fins for better air control. This is how you're going to want to arrange them. You don't have to move them all, just do the 4 setting over here. And then attach them over here. Like attach them to... Alright, I'll give you an example really quickly. So when you take those off, there are 4 of them, right? You want to click this to about 4, and then you want to attach them right here. And then the middle one, you just take another one out of your menu right here, and you just put that on the bottom. And the next stage is your orbital adjustment stage, or like to help you get into orbit, stuff like that. It's just simple. It's I believe the Rhino, yeah, the Rhino engine plus the fuel tank you're gonna need to use is these right here, not the bigger ones down here, but the smaller ones up here, like this. The ones you normally use with a Mammoth engine. You use the smaller one, and then the largest one over here. But you can obviously make that longer or shorter depending on your part or what you're trying to achieve. And then at the top, you're gonna want to put one of these payload shrouds or protective shells on the top of the fuel tanks. So then you have a place that's aerodynamic for the piece you're sending up there to set, and you can have another stage or 2 in here, depending on the object. And then when you put it all back together, you're gonna have, and then when you put it all together, you're gonna have something that looks like this. So, yeah, that's how you build my best subassembly. And this rocket works for many different purposes. I've used it for many different things myself, and I personally like it a lot. You can obviously make edits to it, depending on, like I said earlier, depending on your object or how far you want to get. But I may show you how to build I'm gonna show you how to build a better subassembly without the Making History pack in a later video. So, yeah, that's it for now. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, remember to like and subscribe for future videos on more things about Kerbal Space Program, as well as doing other gaming videos. Yeah, new videos every week. That's what my goal is. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to achieve that because this is honestly only my second video that I've made. So I need all the support I can get to get my channel going. So if just leave in the comments suggestions for what I should do next, or tutorials that I should go over in the future. Yeah. Thanks again for watching.